Oh, what's good, y'all boys? What's good, y'all boys? So in today's video, we're actually going to be talking about how to use AI to actually make an extra 10K a month every single month. This right now is probably, like, I'm calling this out right now. This is going to be the next big thing in terms of just people doing it. People are already doing it, but it's going to get bigger as time goes on. So I'm going to give you guys a sauce on how to actually utilize this to actually make more money. It's going to be like basically when Stitch Clips first came out, but I wouldn't say, me personally, I'm not going to sit here and say that AI is as good as Stitch Clips yet in terms of like the impact it had, but it's going to make a big impact. Like it's already helping people make a shit ton of money, bro. I've made a little bit of money doing it. I know other people who made 80K and like crazy, all this shit. So now, yeah. Like I said, in today's video, that's what we're gonna be talking about, bro. I like to say this in every video. I'm not a guru, bro. I'm just giving you guys free value, free sauce, and really actually giving you guys the sauce that actually currently works in organic, and not just giving you guys base level sauce, like shit that you could actually use to make more money. So yeah, if you guys fuck with it, bro, you can like, subscribe, stay tuned for more. And I always say this: if you guys want to work with me, and have any questions for me, you can DM me on Instagram in the link in my bio or in the description. Again, you just DM me and then we can work together and see what we can. So yeah, let's get to it. And real quick, if you guys don't know who I am, my name's Anthony. I've done over 6 figures with organic dropshipping, around 180 to 200K plus. I don't know the exact calculations, that's why I say that. I've been doing organic dropshipping now for about a year and 6 months to 2 years, around there. And I've done consistent 10 to 30K months. I genuinely will say this from what I've seen. I'm one of the only guys who's actually made consistent money with organic dropshipping, like be able to make a living off of it, hitting consistent 10 to 30K months. It's on my Instagram as well. You can go look at my Instagram. I've been doing this shit for a minute now. I'll even just today, I'll show you guys today. And one thing I will tell you guys, if someone shows a screenshot and they're not like, and they only show screenshots or they only show live, and it's only one time that they'll show live at like their whole like kind of like dropshipping journey, like every 3 months they'll show a fucking like a dashboard. Just know that they probably haven't been making money for a long time, and they just went and they finally had another winner, or they finally started making money again, so they show a dashboard. So stay on the tune for that. But yeah, just show you guys, not bullshitting you guys. Hold on, give me one sec. So this is one of my stores right now. I don't know if you guys can see that. That says 1.8K. And then I have 2 other stores that are like $150 to $200 today. So I'm at like 2.1K so far. It's currently 250. So nah, yeah. I really do this shit. I've been doing this shit for a minute now. So yeah. I'm going to kind of explain to you guys how to actually utilize AI the correct way in your marketing for organic dropshipping. There's different ways to go about it. People are just going to think about the same fucking basic, just emotional stitch clips with AI. There's different ways to use AI, bro. It's not just emotional stitch clips. That's like the first thing people think of, but no, bro. You gotta be creative. So we're gonna actually go into that. So the first thing I actually want to talk about is emotional stitch clips with AI. Emotional stitch clips with AI. I've seen a lot of people trying to bring back old winners with like using emotional stitch clips by using an AI avatar. I'm gonna pull up an account right now to actually show. I'll put an account on this. I'll put an account like on the screen so you guys can see it. Like what they're trying to do is they're trying to bring back older accounts or older products, older winning products, and using AI. This is my take on it personally when it comes to that. When it comes to using AI, it's not the new concept. Like, you're not bringing a new concept to the market. You're just doing stitch clips, right? You're just doing emotional stitch clips. You're just using somebody's face and doing emotional stitch clips to actually go and use the viral concept and actually make you convert higher. That's not like a new concept. For me, it doesn't make sense. I could be proven wrong on this, but it doesn't make sense because you're not doing a new concept. You're literally just doing emotional stitch clips, but you just have an AI avatar. That's not like something new. You're not gonna, when it comes to bringing back older winning products, the reason why they go viral is because you're doing a new concept, something that hasn't been done before. The fourth wing book nooks, I'll put like a video on the screen. The reason why those were able to be brought back and print money is because of the fact that they went and used a new concept that hasn't been done, which is emotional stitch clips. That hasn't been done with that product. So when people were doing emotional stitch clips with the book nooks, even though it had already been ran, they went viral and had market share for that product. Like, well, not market share, but it was something new that they did, new concept, which allowed them to go viral. Using AI avatars to go and actually bring back older winning products, depending on, it's not like you're doing a new concept unless you're the first person to use emotional stitch clips with that product. That's not like a new concept, bro. You're just literally using a new person for that stitch clip. Like, it's not like something new. You feel me? It should that you got to understand the difference between a concept and just bringing a new person. A concept or a marketing like video ad format is different than you just bringing a new person. So you're not doing something new. I see a lot of people trying to do this. It doesn't make sense to me, bro, because again, if it's oversaturated and our emotional stitch clips have already been done with the product, you going and doing AI is not going to make you go viral, bro. That's already been done. You're just using a new face. That's not gonna work from what I've seen. 99% of the time it's not gonna work. I'm not saying it can't work, but 99% of the time it's not gonna work. That's the first thing. But the reason why using an AI avatar, which I actually put an account on the screen, I'll pull up right now actually, so let's pull it up. Okay, so right now I have an account pulled up. I'm sure you see it's Luna Harper. This should be on the screen as well while I'm looking at it. But for this account, this is what I mean when I say like you can use an AI avatar to actually make your account look like a personal brand, which is the key. It's not the concept. You're not doing a new emotional concept. Like you're not bringing a new concept to the market by doing AI, bro. That's not, at least for what you're trying to do with the AI avatar emotional stitch clips, like that's not a new concept. That's not going to make you go viral with older products. But what it does do and why it's so much more beneficial for you to actually use AI instead of real people is this. So first I want to show you guys what I'm talking about. Hold on.
Please don't scroll, I just wanted to show my art. I've been making these blankets for over a year now, but all I get is hate.
Okay, as you guys can see, and if I scroll through their account, like as you guys can see, if I scroll through their account, hold on. Let me turn this down. Like if I scroll through their account, like you can see it's just pure AI. You can tell that they're targeting different audiences, Iron Maiden, all that shit, right? Now, here's my point, okay? So for this account, Luna Harper, right? The reason why it's so beneficial to actually use AI avatar instead of actually going in, doing regular people is for two main reasons. One, you can't get called out for actually going and like stealing people's content. Because this is out now, you can't get called out. Like you won't have to deal with the, oh, this isn't real, or this is their account, or you won't have to deal with you eventually getting banned, because you will eventually get banned if you run up 500k followers or 100k followers using somebody else's face, especially if they're a content creator. Like you will end up getting banned. Same thing happened with the shelter guy when he was doing I'm sure you guys know the shelter guy, the old man. I'll put a picture up there, or like all the other people, like that if anybody knows the Asian girl, she was getting accounts banned, or just shit like that in general. Like you won't have to deal with that. You have your own original person. That's the one benefit. But the main benefit is the account itself on how you setting it up. And this is what people don't understand. When you have it set up to where you're an artist, because this is specifically for emotional stitch clip type products, but when you have your account set up to where you're an artist, what this allows you to do is this allows you to run multiple different products on your account and still go crazy viral, because now you're not just niching your account down to just one specific audience. You're not just showing the product and you're selling to that one specific audience. What this allows you to do is run multiple different products and just keep that same person and just have it like show it to where they're marketing it themselves. So I'm sure you guys have had accounts where you guys will post videos and you'll have an account primed, and what will happen is that you'll go and you'll post videos. But when you post something like a completely different type of product or in a completely different niche, your account doesn't take it well. Well, when you go in, Facebook, it does take it well, but it's just not as consistent. When you go and you use like a face, right, and you market it as you hand making them, now your account will take it well. Like you can do consistent 30 to 50k views consistently and not have to worry about going and like basically your account not taking it. It's all about how your account but it's all about how your account is set up, right? If your account is set up for emotional stitch clips, any type of product that you market under the emotional stitch clip, the account will take it. You can run multiple completely different type of products that are under the emotional stitch clip type criteria, where it's a product that you market as emotional stitch clips, mugs, blankets, etc., right? But if you go and you take that emotional stitch clip of that person and you just literally say, oh, we make these as well, and we make these as well. We don't only make mugs, but we make blankets as well, or we make blankets for this audience as well. Your account's gonna take it well because of the fact that you're setting it up to where you're setting up your account to where you're like an artist. You're not just like a regular like account showing a product, right? That's why if you try to go and repost products that are in completely different niches, especially on Instagram, Facebook, it takes it a little bit better, but Instagram especially, it doesn't do as good because of the fact that you're going and you're going in there completely changing the whole algorithm or like how your account's set up. Compared to if you have a face on your account, what that allows you to do, like I said, is you can go take that face and say, oh, not only do I make this, but I also make this for this audience. And you can sell multiple different products on your account and not get like shadow banned, and your account will still take it, because now it's like you hitting other artists. If you guys seen those TikTok accounts where you're going, and have you seen those TikTok accounts where like there's like an actual artist and they sell like multiple different like products that they make under different like under different niches, or just completely different type of products under different niches, and they just sell it all. I'm sure you guys have seen some type of artist. If I find an account like that, I'll show it on the screen. But I'm sure you guys have seen those type of products where it's like an actual artist who makes shit, and they like make it for different specific type of audiences, and they just say they're artists. Those accounts are super prime. They always get views no matter what, because of the fact that they're marketing themselves as the artist. The account is based on that person being an artist, so they can sell the account will take it better compared to you just going and literally adding on a random product and you're not gonna like get views. So that's like the main benefit, and also the longevity. I'm actually gonna show an example right now. So when I ran Billie Eilish blankets, right, and I made 60K with that product, one of the main reasons why I made 60K is because I made my account like a personal brand, right? So my account was actually like based around this Asian girl. If you guys don't talk about the Asian girl, and with her, I had my whole account based on the Asian girl. So because of that fact, specifically TikTok, because my boy used to always tell me like, how are you going this viral on TikTok consistently? Because I was consistently going viral on TikTok like every month. I did like over 40 million views, like 20 to 40 million views on TikTok alone, because of the fact that it wasn't the product itself that was making me go viral. That's what you guys need to understand. The product, yes, I was obviously going viral with the product, and it obviously converted high because it was in a passionate audience. But what was making me go viral was because my account was set up to where it looked like a personal brand, bro. And with personal brands, you can hit as many people as necessary. You can go as viral as possible, bro. Personal brands don't have a limitation to a specific niche. You can go super viral, bro. And you can go build like an actual account that's averaging 50 to 100K views consistently because you have a personal brand. So I'll show an example. I'll pull up my account. I'll link it in the description, my Billie Eilish blankets. But if you just look up, I'll put like a screenshot of the account itself, and I'll also like show like a couple like scrolls of me showing like what my account looked like, stuff like that. But you can literally just go look up celebrity blankets on Instagram. My TikTok did get banned. I wish I still had that. It eventually got banned. I forgot why. I think it's because I tried to use a hate comment. I used a hate comment of like a real person. Like I said like, oh, this person commented, and they got me banned because they had like 400K followers. But I ran up 120,000 followers on TikTok alone, and I was going like 4 million, 5 million, 6 million, 3 million views consistently because of the fact that my account looked like a personal brand. And like I said, with personal brands, there's no limitation to exactly how viral you can go, bro. Like you can literally take in a personal brand, you can use that personal brand to like literally leverage yourself. And like I said, you won't get banned because you're not perpetrating yourself as somebody like who's a real person. You're literally making your own AI avatar. So the amount of virality that you can do now is way higher, and also the amount of niches and products you can run under that account is now almost infinite because of the fact, like I said, as we all know, Instagram and Facebook, you can go consistently viral. But the key here is that when you have a personal brand under a personal brand with 20K followers compared to a regular dropshipping account with 20K followers, the difference is with that personal brand, you can use that person's face and literally go, or you can use that personal brand and just say you're an artist and you sell blankets and you also sell mugs and you also sell this and you also sell that, and the account will take it well because of the fact, and you can like actually go consistently viral doing this. Like you can go crazy viral selling multiple different products under that account because of the fact that you look like a real artist. You don't look like a specific account that's just selling products. You look like an artist or personal brand. If you guys can understand what I'm saying, like this is why it's so good. Okay, in terms of, this is just purely for emotional statistics, because we can go into using AI and marketing in terms of like just regular videos soon, but this is for purely emotional, because that's what I know a lot of people are using right now. That's the main benefit of using an AI avatar for to start your account is because of the fact that when you go viral, you now have an account that's based under an AI avatar, so you can sell multiple different products and still have an account that's going consistently viral. And you can sell, but you can sell Lord of the Rings mugs, and you can sell Lord of the Rings mugs, and you can sell fucking let's say a Billie Eilish blanket, bro. Like, and it will still take, the account will still take it well, because now you're just literally taking that personal brand, that AI avatar, and you're just saying you're just saying you're an artist, and you just make different type of products. Like, you just make handmade essentials. Like, I had an account that I was just saying I market and I make handmade decor. I think it got banned. I'll put a screenshot up if you guys can see it, and I'll like scroll and show you guys. But I had an account where I was just saying, oh yeah, this is one of my Stitch Clip accounts that I had, and I was saying that I just do handmade decor. Like, I said some shit like, I make handmade decor. Hi, my name is whatever. Whatever it is, whatever I put. But that account, I tested this myself. I tried different products, and it was taking it well, and I was just using the same person. I was using the same person over and over again, and I was just doing different products, and my account was taking it well, because of the fact that it was marketed under a personal brand. That's what I mean. The longevity of having a personal brand is way higher than having a dropshipping account, because again, you now have a personal brand. The virality factor is way higher. So when I was running Billie Eilish blankets, right, I was still going consistently viral, like every single month. But the issue was that the Billie Eilish blankets themselves, I rinsed through them. I hit almost I hit everybody I thought I could have. I was going crazy viral, bro. I did like well over 50 million views plus with that product. I was going crazy viral, but I was still going viral. I was averaging like 20K views every video, and I was still getting crazy traction. My product stopped converting. But the reason why I was getting crazy traction is because I built a personal brand to where I was having hella people just, like, it wasn't showing to Billie Eilish fans anymore. It was showing it to literal people, actual just people who were following me because I thought I was the Asian girl. And so they were going in like following me and liking. So now all I did was I tried to bring a new product onto that account. I don't know if it's still on that account, because I think I revamped it, or I like tried to do something else, but I brought a new product on that account, and my account still took it well. And all I did was I used the Asian girl. I think I tried to do Taylor Swift. Yeah, I did Taylor Swift, and I went and I just told I made the account like, oh, I make handmade blankets. And so I made the account. I said, oh yeah, I make handmade blankets, and I went and I tried to run multiple different artists on my account, and it took it well. Like, my account was doing 10K views still. It was taking it well. It was hitting the audience perfectly, and I was just using the Asian girl to allow me to hit different audiences by saying that she makes every single one of these blankets. And that's the power of a personal brand. That's why the AI, in terms of AI emotional Stitch Clips, will be so good, because the power of the personal branding, and also the power of being able to run multiple different products, like actually multiple different products on your account, and your account's still exploding. Like, you can run up 300 to 500K followers. And like I said, the longevity is going to be crazy because of the fact that you can run up 500K followers and you won't get banned because it's an AI avatar. You feel me? Or you can run up 300K followers and you could just sell multiple different products. Again, this only works specifically for handmade type products, for this type of content, when it's just the emotional Stitch Clips, where you can go and, like I said, you can run handmade type products. That's like why it's so good, because the longevity aspect you're gonna have is way longer than just running a regular product. That's why, for instance, if you go and look at some super emotional Stitch Clip type accounts that are just using the grandpa, or using like a black person, I'll show an account on the screen, I'll scroll and I'll show you guys, those accounts, they have super longevity, but also because of the fact that their account is taking it so well. Oh, actually, I'll show you guys an account. Let me see. Let me pull it up. Give me 1 sec. So this is a prime example, I hope it's on the screen, of what I mean by basically like making your account kind of like a personal brand. But this isn't the right way to do it, only because they're using multiple different faces. But in general, this is what I mean by, like, when your account is primed for emotional Stitch Clips, you can throw on multiple different products. So again, if you guys don't like Stitch Clips, it is what it is, but this is for the people who do Stitch Clips. So as you can see, he's running these military watches. Okay, military pocket watches, right? Okay, now if we scroll down, he ran the cowgirl slippers, 62K views. And all he did was he used emotional Stitch Clips was on his account, and he just did literally he did emotional. as you guys can see. And if you guys look at his account, you guys can go look at it. It's literally called Roots and Reigns. This account ran multiple different products, and they just used the most of those stitch clips because their account was already primed for most of those stitch clips, and they just ran multiple different products. That's what I mean. The only difference is you won't get banned using AI because you're not going and stealing somebody else's identity. If you have an AI avatar that's branded under one person, you can go and use that AI avatar to sell multiple different products like how they're doing. Like I said, where you can go cowgirl slippers, military mugs. They ran the pocket watches, the military blankets, exactly my point. And they're just selling multiple different products under that name. So that's one way to use AI, okay? That's one way why AI is so good, is because one, in terms of longevity with the personal brand, you literally will run multiple different products under that account and not get banned. That's why it's so good, because you can have a personal brand that runs multiple different products. You could use this with Sora, but what I would use is Higgsfield. I'm sure you guys know what Higgsfield are. If you don't know what Higgsfield is, it's basically this account. It's this website that allows you to make an AI avatar. If you guys want a tutorial on how to use it, I'll make a tutorial. But it allows you to use an AI avatar and it lets you generate a real life looking AI avatar. I'll put a screenshot up, or I'll put like a video of like what an AI avatar actually looks like from Higgsfield. And it's just way more high quality than Sora. That's why it's so good. So that's one way why I think AI is going to do really, really well going to organic, is because of the fact that, again, I don't see AI Higgsfield, like I don't see that like that emotional stitch clip route. Like you're not gonna like that's not a new concept, bro. It's not. If you understand the basis of organic, you understand that using AI emotional stitch clips is not like a new concept. That's not going to allow you to like go route in terms of like saturated products from what I've seen. But what it will allow you to do, like I said, is have long-term, you'll have long-term aspects to where like you can run multiple different products under your account. And because you built it like a personal brand, you're going to be able to go and, like I said, make a shit ton of money for long periods of time and run multiple different products into your account. So I was going to like go into the second part about like how you can implement the AI with your marketing, but I'm actually going to make that a second part of the video, only because of the fact that this video is already hella long to begin with. So yeah, I'm just letting you guys know now. Best way to actually utilize AI to make more money. And basically what AI right now currently, it is good to implement with your account, bro. Like I highly recommend you guys to do it, especially the emotional stitch clips. Like I said, with the emotional stitch clips, the best thing about it is the personal branding type of like how it looks with the personal brand, and being able to run multiple different products under your account without having to go and basically you can run multiple different products under your account just using that AI avatar. And the longevity in terms of how much money you're going to make with that account is way longer and way more, because now you can run multiple different products under your account and like print the fucking crazy money, bro. And it also, it makes it look like I said, it's a personal brand, bro. So that's way more valuable than having just a regular ass account. So that's one. And then obviously, like I said, the second, which isn't as good right now, but it will be soon, is just the creativity in terms of like implementing it into your content to make you more money in the long run, or just make your content better. So those are the two main ways that I would use AI right now. I genuinely do think that AI will be like one of the things that you're going to see a shit ton of AI characters and AI avatars going into, just going into like the next like kind of segments of organic, because as you guys know, organic moves in trends, bro. If you've been in organic for a little bit, you know that organic is a trend. Like the people who hop on the trends the fastest are people who make the most money. So I would highly recommend you guys to actually start implementing AI into a product. Like I said, especially if it's an emotional stitch clip type product, start implementing that to actually go viral. So I highly recommend you guys to implement AI into your content or into what you're already doing. Oh, my bad. But yeah, so that's what I would say, bro. I do genuinely think, like I said, it's going to be super big moving forward, just because of the fact that, like, especially the personal branding, they said the people who hop on trends the fastest are the people who make the most money. And like I said, this is, from what I'm seeing, it's already showing signs of being the next biggest trend, because I've been on 2-3 trends already, and that's why I made a lot of money, is because I hopped on the trends the fastest. So that's what I recommend to you guys. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, like I said, emotional stitch clips, bro, when the first people to run emotional stitch clips are the people who made the most money. If you kind of figured out ripping a little bit, that made me a lot of money. I'm actually gonna talk about soon. So that's what I mean, like stuff like that. You want to be the first people to hop on trends. So now, yeah, this is more like this is a video basically just telling you guys how to implement AI the correct way. Like I said, there's still more to be seen, but this is what I've seen so far. And I just want to give you guys a free value to actually show like you guys what you can do. If you guys have any questions that you want to ask me, or if you guys do want to work with me, if you guys want to like kind of pick my brain a little bit more, you guys can DM me the word organic on Instagram in the link in my bio or the link in my description. Again, if you guys want to work with me one-on-one, you guys can go DM me on Instagram the word organic. It'll be in the link in the bio or link in my description, and we can work together. And like I said, I do have a one-on-one. If not, I hope this video helped you guys out. So now, y'all have a good one, bro. Y'all be safe, keep grinding, bro. And yeah, bro, let's keep printing money, bro. That's how it is. I want to see 10K a month out of you guys.